I guess what I'm trying to do here is try to connect the dots. I'm looking at my old scenery photos, thinking about Nibiru, and thinking about, I don't know, how it falls into place with Cern, how it falls into place with martial law, how it falls into place with, global warming, things like that. See, everything is connected, you know, Mandela effect. There's a reason for everything and a purpose for everything. There is cause and effect for everything. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I have a scientific mind, and what's going on in the world today really isn't making sense. It's not making logical. I kind of want to make order of it all. You know what I'm saying? Order. Order's good. So, in that vein, let's try to put things in boxes. Okay. First thing to put in a box is Nibiru, because it's probably the biggest box. You figure it's a gigantic system, and apparently it's got its own little sun and its own little moon, and I don't know. It caused the last flood or the last ice age, and it's on its way. So they don't expect that for next year. Okay, Nibiru at the earliest, it's going to be next year. So we're not going to worry about that quite yet because it's not the most pressing thing. Okay, so let's put Nibiru in a little box in my brain, kind of put it in the back. What is the most pressing thing upon us right now? Well, you have, the stock market, which is being propped up by bankers, by liars, by thieves, big bank conspiracies and all that rot. What I'm thinking about that is, the bubble's eventually going to burst. You know what it is. I mean, they can't have it for this much longer without something bad happening. So I'm thinking, okay, financial calamity is probably going to happen before Nibiru. Okay, I would say that's a pretty good guesstimate. Okay, so we got financial calamity. I'm thinking probably by the end of the summer. You have, of course, the Fed preparing for it. You have all their weapons and munitions and everything being shipped all over the place. For martial law. Where does Black Lives Matter fit into all that? Well, you can more legitimately call for martial law, if the police are degraded in some way. If people lose faith in the police force, then you kind of have a call for martial law. And that's going to happen during a financial collapse. Okay, so I'm thinking financial collapse, martial law is going to happen around then, and that's already going to be in place by the time Nibiru gets here, you think? I mean, they're saying Nibiru is, earliest a year out. There's some pretty smart people that said, it's a couple years out. Well, okay. And I mean, even when it does pass, the world's not going to end. It's going to get complicated, and it's going to get interesting and unfortunate, but it's not going to end. So, okay, we have that. What the financial collapse means is, food stamps and things like that are going to end. People are going to need to stock up on stuff. Stocking up on stuff is always important. I guess that makes sense. You know what? We're going to go with that for now. If you have any thoughts, I'm kind of looking for a logical timeline. I kind of want to piece together what is the most logical pieces to the puzzle. I want to try to organize them. I want to try to make them make sense. You know what I'm saying? Um, anyway, you've already listened to 5 minutes of this, and now it's your turn. I want you to go ahead. If you have any thoughts or theories, as far as the timetable goes, as far as what you think is going to happen and when, give like reasons why you think it's going to happen at a certain time. That would be great. I'm not over the whole conspiracy theorist thing. The thing is I want to know like facts, like actual real stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Not speculation. I want to know, okay, this is proven that this is probably going to happen about this time, kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I would appreciate any insight into what is going on in the world today, and there is a lot of stuff going on in the world today. If you go ahead and leave that in the comment section below, we'll have a lovely little discussion about it. And that's all I got for now. Honestly, I just want to know what people think, what people have to say. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you could please leave your comments below. If you want me to expound on something, let me know. So yeah, that's about it. Have a wonderful day, everybody.